Canada Day ngayon, Bads, dito.
So we have a couple of dances left before we move on to heading back to where we came from. And the next dance I'm going to share is the crow hop. So we're going to do a crow hop, and Daryl and his wife Malaysia are going to be performing the crow hop. They were just at a powwow. We were at a powwow this weekend, and just yesterday they won the Sweetheart Dance Competition. Ooh. They're the Sweetheart Champions. So they're gonna perform a crow hop together. This beautiful dance. It's a crow dance. And let's take it away. Also too, just for everybody out there, just for everyone's safety, we just want to make sure that nobody's kind of running like close to the dancers, because yeah, we don't want anyone getting whipped in the head or anything like that. So we just want to make sure everybody's safe, and the safety of our dancers and safety for everybody out there. So thank you. I hope. This dance was also done in a healing ceremony, a healing setting. And one of the stories I was told about this dance is that a long time ago, when our people were going through times of despair, when our people were going through times of war and being displaced from our lands, we needed a lot of healing within our ceremonies. We needed a lot of healing within our people. And one of the stories I was told is that hoop dancers would be asked to come and dance for the people at these healing ceremonies. And they would come and be asked to do things with their hoops and share their teachings, share their stories with their hoops, in hopes that the people who are watching this dance could find their own healing within it as well. And each hoop represents something different. When you're dancing with your first hoop, this first hoop represents your body. So when you're dancing with that first hoop, when you take your first hoop, that represents your body. And when you dance with two hoops, and you take your second hoop, and you dance with it, these two hoops represent your mind. So two hoops that you're dancing with represent your mind. All the things that you put into your mind, all those things that you feed your mind, those two hoops are a representation of that. And when you take three hoops and you pick up your third hoop, these three hoops represent your spirit. These three hoops represent your spirit. So I'm going to show you guys a spirit, one of the spirits right now. Are you guys ready? Can anyone guess which spirit this represents? Mickey Mouse. Yeah. So these three hoops represent your spirit. And then when you dance with four hoops, and you pick up four hoops, these four hoops represent your ancestors. So all the ones that are watching out for you, all those ones that are looking out for you, those four hoops represent your ancestors. And then when you dance with five or more hoops, these five hoops represent all those elements coming together and telling your story in a good way. So those five hoops are a good representation of all those stories, all those elements that make up you, coming together and telling your story in a good way. So this is the traditional hoop dance. Hope you enjoy. Hope. Make some So every single one of us here, we're from that two-legged tribe. So I'm going to ask everybody here today, because we're all from that two-legged tribe. I know why most of you are here when what we're celebrating, but I want every single one of you here, I hope you learned something today from these dancers, from the education, and you know, I would really appreciate it, and many of us would appreciate it, if a lot of you showed up to some of our events that we have, like Indigenous Peoples Day, you know, in February when we have the MMIW March for Murdered Indigenous Women, September 30th when they have, you know, the September 30th Orange Shirt Day. Make sure to wear orange, support those who were taken away and went to residential school, and support those families who had to live without their kids coming back. So we just ask you to educate yourselves, you know, so we can all move forward in a good way, with good medicine and with sagitan, with love. So with that, I just want to leave you with that teaching, you know. We're all from that two-legged tribe, and the only way we're going to move forward is by educating each other in a good way. Thank you so much for having us here today, everyone. Thanks, Samaga.